Hello and welcome to this Minecraft tutorial with me, Gruva. Now today what I have for you is this vending machine which you can see just behind me. And basically I call it a vending machine because you put in your payment and you get your products out. So let's go and have a look at it. So let's flip around there. So the exchange is 1 diamond for 32 redstone lamps. So if I just put in 1 diamond in the top there, I'm going to get 32 redstone lamps out the bottom. So you see the light just went off? It's counting out the items and it's going to stop at 32. There we go, lovely, 32, fantastic. Now one thing is you can't use this machine straight away once after another. You do have a little bit of a cool off period for it to get started back up. But that should be ready now. Let's put in another diamond. Give it a few moments, we'll watch those items coming in again. And there we are. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now all that you need to build this is these items in here. So the 19 diamonds are obviously for setting up the payment. We've got 4 blocks to set up the payment as well. Doesn't matter what they are. As long as they stack in piles of 64, it's not a big issue. Then you just got a load of redstone and some blocks which you want to build this out of. The rest of it you need. Okay? Okay, so we've got all of the items now, and the first thing that you're going to want to do is place down your dropper, and you want to place your dropper 3 back from where you want the front of the chest to be. So I'm going to place my dropper there because I want the front of my chest to be right here. So then let's get a couple of chests in there. Next up, you want to come here, take out that block and place the torch against the back there, and then you can put your lamp right on top of it. Okay, that makes sense? Next up, let's get up some of these blocks that we're going to use and place a torch like that. And then directly on top of this one, we're going to go dropper facing upwards with a hopper into the side, then a comparator on top of the dropper. And then I'm going to have to stand back for a moment. Let's see, can I do this? Let's see, if I go 1, 2, 3, and then just get a hopper facing into the back of that comparator exactly like that. Okay. Then on top of that, chest and chest. On the side here, we're going to place a chest right there with a hopper going into the side there. Okay, so that's the front of the machine all built up now. So, next up, we're going to knock out some blocks. Now we want to knock out this one and this one. And then go back like that. And just curve around the corner like that. Okay, and then take out these 2 again. So that's what you should have now. Now we're going to jump back in there and place 2 comparators like that, and this one's going to be on subtract. Next, I'm going to get my redstone. I'm going to fill up my hotbar with a few of the items that I need. So the redstone goes in there like that, and then we're going to get the sticky piston there with a redstone block on it. Now you can hear that little clock has just started. It's firing away like crazy, but we're going to stop that. So a redstone here and here. One of our lovely blocks like that right here. No, not like that. Back there. Let's take this one back. Okay, and what we want there is a comparator with a redstone torch on the side. Okay, and that's that all set up. So next up is we're going to build up our little item filter. So we're going to get our blocks and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to take that back out. Okay, then we're going to get the repeater in there, and we're going to get our last 2 hoppers like this facing into each other. So see that there? They need to be facing into each other exactly like that. And then I'm going to go straight on top of those with a repeater, and I'm going to get a block there and there, and then I'm going to go redstone, 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 connecting it all up. And that is it built. So the next step is to actually add the items into this filter that we want to add in. So let's see, what did I want? I wanted to use diamonds, and I'm going to sell redstone lamps. So let's put some redstone lamps in there. You can put them in there as well if you like, it doesn't matter. They're all going to filter through into that dropper. We need to set up this filter next. So let's get 4 junk items and then 19 of the item that you want to be the currency, I guess. So I'm going to use diamonds as the currency. So that's that set up. That's that little loop set up. So they're going to pay with diamonds. That's only going to accept diamonds now. So if I put in that, it's not going to go anywhere. But if I put in a diamond, it's going to work. And then the payment's going to come through into here. Okay. This is our stock chest. So we put the things we want to stock up into there. And that's going to filter down into this dropper. And those are going to get fired into this chest. Okay. The first time it gets used, it normally fires out one extra item. Don't really know why, but you know, that's the way it is. Now at the back here, this is going to dictate how many items get pushed out. Okay, I want to do 32 because I like 32 items being sold. So let's get 24 items into that hopper right there. That's going to make sure that 32 items come out of the front here. Okay, so that's it, basically done. Let's put in a payment at the top there. So you see that, that's all firing, that's pushing items from A to B into there. They're all flowing in. It's almost completely silent. Just got that one piston at the back that makes a little bit of noise. So that's my 32. I want to buy another 32. That's one thing, I have to wait a few moments. 24 items are back in there. So now I'm ready to sell again. So that's doing its job. Working nicely. Huh. That's because it ran out of stock. So that's what happened there, guys. So let's grab those back up. Now one thing that you can do if you are selling in stacks of 32 is you can add in a comparator. Let's grab a comparator. I've got a couple of blocks there, so you can add a comparator right here. And then some redstone going 1, 2, and then a solid block there. And then a lamp there. Once the machine has done its job, this light will switch back on. So I'll show you now. Let's see, have they filtered through? Yeah, enough of those has filtered through now. This will only work for 32 items. So if you've got 24 in the back here, this is exactly perfect. So let's put one in there. You'll see this light goes off as well, and it'll only come back on when the machine is ready to take the next payment. Do a little bit of tidying up. Okay, so that's my goods ready. That's nice. And then in a few moments, the machine will be ready to take the next payment. Bang. Okay, so let's just try that again. I know I'm going to run out of items here because I haven't stocked this up properly. But they're all going to flow in there. I'm going to get 63 items. Perfect. And then that's going to come on when it's ready again. So now that you've finished building this, you might want to decorate it up a little bit. Now the reason I used a dropper here was so that I could actually make this a bit more flush, if you know what I mean. So it's going to be easy enough to decorate this and make it sit against a wall without having to see any of the things that are going on inside. So like that. Okay, so you can go around the back there and place in a stair block like so. Whoops. Forget that I'm in creative. Too much power. So you can place in a stair block like that, and then you're not going to see anything much that's going on behind there. And you can still open the chest because that'll open into the stair block. And you could do the same up top here as well if you wanted. But yeah, the general idea was that you can go like that all the way up on both sides, and then you can place it against a wall. Exactly the same as a vending machine. Right, so there we go. That is what I wanted it to look like. Just a bit like a vending machine standing out from the wall. Then you've got a little bit of gubbins in the back here, and you can come back here and get your payments and restock pretty easily. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please do leave a like, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye!